Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And good afternoon. Good afternoon, people. How are we doing today? Good afternoon, people. And welcome to my show. As you're coming in, I want you guys to go ahead and power tab. Hmm? I can spot my wife here. Look at my wife over there. She just sneaked into my show. All right. So, welcome everybody. You're joining on Facebook. Thank you. You're joining on Instagram. Thank you. Joining on TikTok. Thank you very much for joining. If you can go ahead and just power tap. Let's get the attention of the people would be good. It's going to be good today if you can and power tap, guys. And welcome. And if you can just say something to me, let me know you're hearing me. If you're hearing me, let me know you're hearing. Give me that update. The feedback is needed on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook. Let me know you can hear me. And as you're coming in, please go ahead and just be sharing this broadcast with your friends. Share the broadcast with your friends. Ó ní nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ lọ́sàn-án yìí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ó máa gbóná fẹ́lifẹ́li. It's going to be hot. Ó máa gbóná fẹ́lifẹ́li. All right. It seems like I'm not getting anybody to give me a feedback. That's still okay. I'm not getting anybody to power tap. That's fine. It's okay. You guys always just love to come on my show, enjoy the show, and walk away. All right. That's funny right there. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to give any gifts. Not giving gifts. You're not doing nothing. Power tap. We have to beg. Oh my God. Coach Kenny, how are you, Jerry? Power tap. We have to beg. Like as if to say you are paying for it. Power tap that is very easy to just put your hands on the glass and just power tap. We still have to beg. Hmm? Nigerians are very funny people. I'm not asking for money. If I'm asking for money now, it will be different thing. I'm not asking for money. We're just saying, just help us to power tap. That's all we're asking. And the problem is, they just look at you like, psh, like, I don't understand. Yinka, how are you, Jerry? How are you doing, Yinka? God bless you. Thank you very much for joining. I wanna break the table a little bit today, like I always do. And it's not gonna be easy. Lano, for me, how are you? Àbá nìyẹn jàre Tuesday olóyin ni o. Olé ìlóyin, ó lóyin kọjá normal. Ó lóyin ìbàjẹ́. Boni, are you back in the US or are you still all around traveling everywhere? Oh, you're back from Nigeria. Oh, okay, you're back. That's good. Welcome back. Welcome back. O kàn lọ ṣe lovey ní Nàìjíríà tí ẹ máa gbéyàwó ẹ̀ káàkiri àdúgbò. Kó máa fi lọ́ wa lójú. Kó máa lọ restaurant káàkiri, máa lọ síbi ṣíìpù kiri, máa lọ etí odò. Máa ṣe o. IBK, how you doing? Bukekelios. I can't pronounce that name. I'm sorry. All right, let's go straight to the point for today. I love people to power tap. That would be good. Uh, so, a lot of things going on in the society today. The caring chef, what's up? A lot of things going on right now. And Bamilulaye, Moria, going on right now. And we need to be careful. We must be careful. We must be careful. All right. And I always say this, or biggest, how you doing? I always say this 75% to 80% of second marriages do crash land. 75% to 80%, all right, of second marriages ló máa ń fail. Kí dẹ̀ ló dé tó máa fi ń fail? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi máa ń fail. All right, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi máa ń fail. Tí ẹ bá dẹ̀ mọ̀, ẹ mọ̀ nìyẹn. Majority of you kò fẹ́ mọ̀. Or if you're married, you want to be married, but you don't want to know exactly what could happen or what you need to check and how you need to check these things. All right, you don't know. You don't know, and you don't want to know. A lot of women are suffering right now in marriage, not because they have committed any crime, not because they have done something crazy. It's just because you are brilliant and just because you are independent and you're suffering right now. Because you are independent. Just because you are independent, you are suffering. And you're going to be looking at me like, how? How? Most of you believe that all of us men always want independent women. Not all of us. Some of us are looking for mumus. I both said it. Some of us are looking for mumus. Some of us cannot stand it when a woman is making money. Some of us don't celebrate the achievement of our wives. Some of us get intimidated when it comes to a kind of a professional woman who is making money. Who is making money. Some of us don't want a woman to be in the forefront. We are intimidated by that. Some of us cannot stick it when a woman is not asking and begging for money from us. A woman must beg for money because we must actually be in power. That's what makes us powerful when a woman is begging. When a woman is coming to you and saying, I've heard issue, I've heard yo, I've heard repo, I've heard abugbe. So we feel powerful when a woman is coming to us. And sometimes we don't want a woman to keep our own money because we want to control it. We want to control it. We want to know what you're using your money for. We want to take the money away from you so we can control you. All right? At the end of the day, that's actually devilish. That's what they call wickedness. And some men will do it, they do it religiously, that you will look at it and ask yourself, kí lobìnrin yìí ṣe fún ẹ gan? Kí lobìnrin yìí ṣe gan? Kí ni crime woman yìí gan? A fẹ́ mọ̀. Because every day, Tom jab elekuru. Where's your salary? Where's your money? Where's your this? Oh, you go ni bomi ko gbẹ̀yìn. Ah, ma ṣe léṣe. O ma lọ ni o. Wà lọ, ma lọ. Kí ló ṣe gan? So cheat ni. Oh, mi mo kò ti cheat o. But the issue is that you are not just comfortable because she's independent. You are not just comfortable because she's independent. That's the problem. You are not comfortable because she's independent. Okay, you want to control her life, you want to control her money, you want to control who she talks with, you want to control where she goes, you want to control everything about her because of your own low life. Is a low life person that will be imprisoning people. A low life man that will not allow the wife to fulfill destiny. A low life man will be locking his wife down. Okay? And if you have been damaged from your father's house as a man, you need to go get fixed. Everybody will come to me and be telling me, it's upbringing. I understand upbringing, but about being your man to be now. I know some of them in this USA. You know? People will say, oh, upbringing. Oh, be our non we are not staying like that now. Talk about being your man to be. Change is a constant thing that must be experienced. You have to continue to change. You change. I was showing somebody today, because I took my session today, and my session that I took today is actually couple number 48,206. This is it. 48,206 couples have taken. And I sent it to somebody today. The person looked at me and said, really? I said, yeah. And you know, these 48,000, they touched me in a way. They've affected my life. Barely listening to their story actually sometimes will make me go to bed and I tell myself, I need to be a better man. I need to be a better man. I can't continue living the way I'm living. I need to be a better man. Tó bá bíyàn, yẹn máa ń tún rẹ̀ bí. Based on story, wọ́n lẹ́ni tó jì sí kòtò, ó yẹ kó kára yòókù lọ́gbọ́n. But a lot of men don't understand these things. Ẹni tó jì sí kòtò, orí Tòkunbọ̀, ó ná ìyàwó ẹ̀wọ̀n ló wà ń sìn. ìwọ náà tún wá lọ dáwọ́lé the same thing. Ohun tó rán Tòkunbọ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n nìwọ náà tún ń ṣe. Kí ló dé Tòkunbọ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n? Ó nà ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé bó yẹ kí ìwọ lọ lé kó sọ pé ìwọ ọwọ́ mi yìí funfun nẹ́nẹ́ o, màá kí ẹ bọ arúnú àpò mi látòní lọ, mi ò fẹ́ lẹ̀ wọ́n o. And stop. But iná ni the same thing tí Tòkunbọ̀ ṣe tó fi lọ sẹ́wọ̀n náà ni wàá ra wọlé tí ìwọ náà máa ṣe. Ṣé ogun ni marriage ni? Tó bá wọn pé ò fẹ́ yàwó mọ́, bá dẹ̀ fi yàwó lẹ̀ wá jẹ́ ó máa lọ. You just leave the wife, let the wife go. You don't just stay there and just continue to do something that will send you to jail. I was saying the same thing yesterday. A married woman is inviting you to her house to come and have sex in the house. Sórí ẹ ò gbé ni. Ṣé ọpọlọ ẹ dúdú ni? Ṣé ọpọlọ ẹ ti jọba ni? Ṣé wọ́n ń sàsí ẹ láti inú ilé yín ni? Ṣé ẹbọ tó yẹ kó o rú òru ni? Ṣé nǹkan tó yẹ kó o fi wẹ̀ ló gbé mu ni? Sáwọn ìyá mi òṣòrògá yọ sí ẹ lóru pé dandan ni pé o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣègbé ni. Is that the next thing you got to do? Ó ti ráwọn èèyàn tó ń kú lórí social media tọkọ wọn ń ká wọn mọ́bẹ̀, ọkọ wọn ń ká wọn mọ́bẹ̀ tó ń bẹ́ wọn ládàá lórí, tó ń bẹ́ wọn ládàá lẹ́sẹ̀, tó ń yìn wọn níbọn lórí. And you still want to do the same thing. Ṣó lọ́pọlọ ni? Actually, ẹni tó bá máa jẹ ìkó ní Ṣómólú, tó bá sá lọ sí Ìbàdàn kìíní kan á gbé wá Ṣómólú. Ìwọ́n tó máa sọ ni. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jẹ ìkó ní Ṣómólú tó sá lọ. Mọ́tò kan ṣe mistake ní Ìbàdàn, ó máa lóun lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó kàn máa gba bẹ̀rẹ̀ dẹ́kọ̀ ni. Ṣómólú state ló máa gbé lọ, wàá lọ jẹ ìkó yẹn ṣáá ni. Wàá lọ jẹ ìkó yẹn big time. Uncle Yomi, how are you, Dari? I can spot you right there. Wàá lọ jẹ ìkó yẹn mẹ́. And you see, this is what I see. And sometimes I will ask myself a question as are these people okay? Are they okay, or something is wrong with them? Are they okay, or something is wrong with them? All right. So you now begin to see the woman that God brought into your life to come over and stabilize your life, the helper that God has created for you to bless you. Let me tell you guys something. A lot of women are making more money than their husbands in the US. Not even US, in the Western world. Lots of anybody pay me moso. A lot of women are making more money than their husband in the US. And we are not hearing it. And the husband is quiet. And they are enjoying their relationship in as much as somebody is bringing the money. Who cares? Who cares who is bringing the most money? In as much that we're able to pay the rent, we're able to pay the bills, we're able to pay the car note, and we're able to live our life, who cares who is making the most money? Tí ọkọ ẹ bá yarọ ṣó ní gbé ni. Àbí tí ìyàwó ẹ bá yarọ ṣó ní gbé ni. Who cares who is making the most money? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we have to destroy lives because of our inferiority complex? Why do you want to destroy somebody's life because of your low self-esteem? Why do you want to destroy somebody's life because of your stupid upbringing? That you believe that a man is supposed to be the head. A man must be on top. Who told you that? If God created all of us with different capacity, and if God now brought a woman into your life actually with a higher capacity, you should be thanking God. You should be thanking God and celebrating God and say, thank you for this woman you have given me. Thank you for this woman that is actually a go-getter. Thank you for this woman that is actually doing well. Is that not what you're supposed to be thanking God for? Are you supposed to now start beefing your helpmate? Stumbling blocks along her path. Ó tún ti fẹ́ lọ ṣe PhD ilé tó ṣe òtítọ́ èmi tó yẹ pé ACE ni mo ní OND ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi ò tí ì lọ ṣe master, mi ò tí ì ṣe BSc, ó ti lọ ṣe PhD. And so what? Let her go do it. Is she not going to bring the glory to the house? Is that going to reduce you as a man? Will that take you away from being a man and reduce you and say you are no longer the husband? That's not going to do anything to you. That's bringing glory to you. That's bringing glory to you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, God, please bless my wife. Or both of us. Which one that is the fastest, Jerry? Thank you. Yeah, first one. Who cares? I know men who babysit here in the US and the wife is a professional, going to work and doing kako all around the place, making almost $20,000. And the wife is, and the husband is driving the Range Rover, and they live in a big mansion, and the woman is paying for everything. And the man is always babysitting whenever the woman is not available. He will stay and babysit, and he's doing his own job too. But he's not making as much. And they share the same account. What is wrong with you? Ibo lo ti wá tó lókù lọ́rùn. Tó pé títí ẹ ò mọ̀jú kó máa ṣe ham kí ló dé? Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń gbóná ni. Ṣẹ́jẹ̀ ń gbóná ni àbẹ́jẹ̀ ń ru? Kí ló dé? Ta ló kó bá lé ayé ẹ̀? Kí ló jẹ náà? So gbódómì ni àbò gbésù mi. Tó lè farabalẹ̀, tóbìnrin lówó jù ẹ lọ, tó lè farabalẹ̀. Can't you respect her for her making the money? Is it a crime for a woman to make money? And not just a woman. That's your wife. Your wife. I mean, I won't lie to you. By the time a woman is a professional in her field and she's making money, the way she talks is going to be different. It's not because she's proud. Education will make you talk differently. Position will make you talk differently. So when you start now reading all these things and looking at, where will you say this? Where will you say that? Oh, she's disrespectful. Forget about that. Education will make a woman talk differently. And then money will make a woman talk differently. Just like likewise men. Likewise men. So when you see the change, don't see it as if to say she's proud. She's not proud. It's a profession that is affecting her. A profession will change her. That's the way she'll talk at the office. She's learning new English. I'm telling you, she's getting bolder by the day to ask questions and stuff. And then the way she'll dress is going to be different. But you Bushman, you think, oh, you're welcome as a pele. You think that's what she's going to be saying? She's going to upgrade. She's going to upgrade. She's not going to talk like that anymore. She's not going to dress up like that anymore. Now she's a professional in her field. She's going to hold professional meetings and stuff. The way she'll speak is going to be different. It's going to be different. Oh, what about she lost American accent here. If you lost American accent here. Glory to God. My wife is upgrading. Why is that a problem to you? Why is that a problem to you? I share with you guys sometimes ago here. I found a woman, a very lovely girl. She's very young. At that young age, she was making over $2 million every year. She couldn't find a husband. They were all running away from her. And I told her, I said, listen, they're going to run. Oh, I want Sisi, local Jungboro. I want Sisi. Sisi men. Local Jungboro. They cannot celebrate the achievement of a woman. And lo and behold, I connected over four guys to her. And they will always come back and say, Dr. Shola, ilé yóò ṣe control. Dr. Shola, ilé yóò ṣe control. Dr. Shola, irú àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ wo lélẹ̀ ọ̀dẹ̀ ó fẹ́ control ẹ̀ ni. So yẹ kó control ẹ̀ nàbí kó manage owó tó make fún ẹ. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀. So ó yẹ kó lọ máa control ẹ̀ ni àbí kó lọ manage owó tó make fún ẹ. The lady said, I am looking for a mature man who could manage this money while I'm busy making it. Which means we're going to start a business and we're putting the money into the business. He's going to be managing it while I continue to make that same money. All of these sissy men, they will start running. Oh, Elios, control. Elios, control. I look at their head and say, I will lay what he baleki mule be a beshu. So when the woman is making money, that means you can't control her. The woman is not the money. She's only making the money because she's smart and brilliant. And that's a gift to you. That's a gift to your life. All right? That's what it is. But you cannot undo that. You want a woman that you can say, stand up, sit down there. I'll be right back. Where's my food? Where's my this? But now you know that she's a professional, she's making money. You cannot be doing that. Oh, listen. At the end of the day, he go remain in poverty. It all depends on the way you are treating the situation. It depends on how you are managing your home. If you are not managing your home right, and you are having the same mindset of, oh, I must be the breadwinner, I must be the breadwinner on my foot. Every day. Hello, sweetheart, mo fẹ́ jẹ rice àti ọ̀gbọ̀nọ̀ soup. Màá ṣe rice àti ọ̀gbọ̀nọ̀ soup fún ẹ. Kò sí problem. Mama babysit every day. Ọlọ́run bá ń gbọ́ máa babysit ayé mi á fẹ́ ràn máa fọṣọ máa fọ pátá máa fọ bra máa fọ everything owó wa ni náà èyí tó ń bá lọ ń gbówó wálé tèmi náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ ilé kò sí difference mẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí difference mẹ́ẹ̀ kí náà ń gbé tó ń gbin tó bá lè di ìrọ̀lẹ́ by the time it's evening time me too I will just take a bath I will take a shower and say sweetheart I want to go and see Kunle in his house and say okay má pẹ́ ọ́ mi ò ní pẹ́ mi ò tún ní pẹ́ mi ò ní pẹ́ láíláí mi ò ní pẹ́ màá kàn wọlé sọ́dọ̀ Kunle màá ṣá iná sí kan péré màá drive Range Rover mi lọ màá padà dé mo tún bá tètè padà dé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ 7 o'clock mo ti wọlé pé sweetheart mo tún ti dé o mo ti dé o mo ti dé o kò ṣe gbẹ̀wù dání it's not gbẹ̀wù dání Ọlọ́run bùkún mi ni God bless me with a wonderful wife making a lot more money than me wá fún mi nísìnyí mo máa fáìn tí ò dá mo máa fáìn dákú mo máa sùn máa jí máa manage owó yẹn máa manage ẹ̀dá mi ò ní gbé sisi àwọn kárí sisi tẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ bá ṣe ìdígbàǹgbà wájú mi máa díjú mi ní straight máa wọ ẹgbẹ́ báyìí pé ìdígbàǹgbà tí ò sówó ń bẹ̀ olórí burúkú gbé díẹ̀ kúrò mí kẹ́nìkan sọ mú kó pọ́ìntì bíi pọ́ìntà kẹ̀kẹ́ mo máa díjú mi sẹ́gbẹ́ kan báyìí máa ṣe bá máa lọ sọ́nà bíbá ẹ̀ kí ló ṣe é kẹ̀ tọkùnrin bá réjò tóbìnrin bá pa kéjò máa lọ nìyà tóbìnrin dẹ̀ réjò tọkùnrin náà pa kéjò máa lọ ní kí ló ń sọ yìí inú rẹ̀ sẹ́yìn kó ló ń fún yàn ní sùúrù kó fún yàn lálàáfíà kó fún yàn lórí inú dídùn kó o dẹ̀ máa wá bẹ́kùnbẹ́kùn kiri kó máa wá bẹ́kùnbẹ́kùn káàkiri kan sọ pé obìnrin lásán ordinary woman is paying my bill of course she's not obìnrin lásán ló ṣe lówó yẹn she's not obìnrin lásán that's why she's making the money she's not obìnrin and I'm so surprised okay that men will say all this mambo jumbo stuff but they go to the office they take instruction from women. Your boss is a woman, right? And you always say yes ma'am but you come to the house and say you see the woman at your office, all right, is she not only obìnrin lásán? Is she not obìnrin? That woman in your office is obìnrin now, and you're taking instruction from her. You're taking instruction from that woman over there at the work. And then you come back to the house and then it's a different ballgame. Anytime le mula and lady mo. Oh, lágbára mi ṣe why tó lọ sọ fọ́ guy mi ṣe pé you obìnrin lásán don't tell me that. Go tell her in the office. Wọ́n máa lé ẹ sọnù. Wọ́n máa lé ẹ dànù. Wọ́n máa lé ẹ sọnù. Your pastor's wife will say, hey brother, Shola, come here. Wọ́n say, yes ma. Pastor's wife, lásán ni ẹ kò kàwé tó ẹ kò lówó tó ẹ wọ́n say, yes ma, because it's pastor's wife. And it's calling you. And you obey instruction. Your pastor's wife called you and said, hey brother, can you come over for toilet? And you ran to the place. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ dẹ̀ sọ pé ó fẹ́ fọ toilet ó dẹ̀ tó ilé ìta ló ti dá o dánlé. Ìta ló ti dá o dánlé. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ fẹ́ kó fọ toilet ó lè fọ́. But ìyàwó pastor pé in church ó sáré lọ́bẹ̀. Oh, but I they will say, oh, my marriage is actually on fire. My marriage is not good. My marriage is not that. Are you working on the marriage? Is the marriage working when you're working it? Do you know the principle how to work your marriage? Do you know? You don't have any idea. You don't want to do the work, but you want the marriage to work. The marriage is not going to work. If God blessed you, He blessed you with a wonderful woman. There's a go-getter making money. All right? You should celebrate such a woman. And I see all these tiny boys in town right now. They're looking for money makers. The tiny boys, they don't want to work. They don't want to go to work. They will not be looking for the girls that are making money. Those are the girls that's their target. The girls that are making money. Gold digger, that's where they want to go. You ladies, you better be careful. It is not everybody that brings a penis that you're supposed to agree to. I'm not for this. How much are you making? What kind of job do you do? What's the level of education? Are you able to attract money or not? All right? That's what you should be asking them. You see, anytime all of these guys, they will come and be lying to you and lying to you and lying to you. Don't fall for those lambert. Don't fall for it. Go for a guy who is thinking of you, a guy that is encouraging you to do great things in life, a guy that is pushing you to achieve more, a guy that is self-esteem is out of the roof, a guy that doesn't care if you make more money than him or not, a guy that is pushing you. That's the guy you go for. Don't be going for a guy that is actually always intimidated and jealous of your prosperity. Oh, you're going for a meeting. Oh, I'm a scrum master. That's what we do. I'm a project manager. That's what we do. I hold meetings all the time. And I go hang out. And when you see me at the restaurant hanging out with boys, it's a business meeting. Okay? You know that. Restaurant it's complex already. Complex meeting fine boys. Oh yeah, complex you don't want that kind of a guy. You don't want that. Don't want them. I tell you, man. I tell you. All right. So the issue here is it is not everybody that is well developed. It's not everybody that is well developed. Upbringing messed up the life of some people, and they have refused to upgrade. Because if you grow up in Ibadan and you grow up in Bere, and then you found yourself in the United States of America, let me give you 6 years or 5 years. You're supposed to be tushed. You're supposed to be transformed and changed. You're not supposed to still remain the same guy. No. If you grow up in Ibadan, you grow up in Bere, or you grow up in Makbo Deaje as a woman, when you come to the US, supposed to change. Environment supposed to change you. People supposed to touch your life. Things you listen to supposed to touch you. All right? You're not supposed to remain the same. So if you are still the same person while you are in Bere and you are still the same person here in the US, it means you are not allowing growth to happen. You are not developing, you are not growing, you are not being influenced by other people, you don't know the right from the wrong. That means you are not a normal person, and nobody should even come mess with you. Nobody should mess with you. Nobody should even come around you, because you're going to destroy the life of everybody around. Anybody who is not actually open to change is not a candidate of marriage. It's not supposed to be a candidate of marriage. You have to allow change. You have to have it at the back of your mind. It's possible for a woman to make more money than me, because it's all about qualification. If you don't have that qualification and she is actually developing herself, she will make more money than you. And then you have to accept it and say, okay, that's fine. She's making more money than me and she is still my wife. And she's still my wife. All right? I went for a meeting one time when I was with Slumberjay. It was the end of the year party. And one of the ladies came with our husband to the place. And this lady is one of the top engineers. Also, she came over to the party and stuff, and everybody were all introducing ourselves and stuff and everything. And when it came to the time of the guy actually mentioned, I'm a Uber driver. And my wife is an engineer, but I'm a Uber driver and stuff. The confidence, the boldness that this guy used in telling us I'm a Uber driver, we all felt and believed this guy owned Uber. We believe that's his business, that this guy is the one that actually founded Uber. The way he was talking about it. Because here is the wife. The wife is the one that is the biggest boss, making all the money and stuff like that. And he is actually Uber driver so that they could have time for their children. So when he is driving Uber around, he could go home and take care of kids, make sure they drop them in school, make sure everything is right. People sacrifice things for sake of kids. Men do sacrifice. When you find out your wife is actually in the right position, making a lot of money, the man could actually take a different job that will make everything flexible. He could come home, pick up the kids, drop off the kids, give them food, stay with them while the woman is actually at work. That's what they call partnership. That's what partnership is. If you are not making the money, you didn't have the right qualification to make 6-figure salary, and then you want your wife to stay home and you want to be bringing $4,000 home, and you think you are bringing money. That's not money. That's not money. If your wife is in the position to actually go and bring the 6-figure salary, why you actually have a flexible kind of job, either driving Uber or doing a kind of a remote job at home that will actually bring you $4,000, that's fine. Nobody's going to fault you for that. But you want to bring 4,000, but you want to ground the woman in the house? That is actually not right. That's going to make the two of you suffer. And that mindset is a stupid mindset that you're going to suffer too. And when is your prosperity going to come with $4,000 a month? Look at the capacity and ability of your wife. Check it out. Does she have that ability and capacity to be able to make more? Yes. All right. And let me tell you this, guys. And let me tell you this. Some women are so good and they're making more money than their husband, and they will still be respectful. And they will still be respectful. And they will still be loyal. And they will not cheat on their husband. And they will focus on their marriage, even though they're making more. Even though they're making more. I'm not lying to you. It now depends on how you treat such a woman. Sometimes men don't know. They don't understand. When you're verbally abusive, and you say, oh, my wife is changing. My wife is changing. You want to continue to verbally abuse a woman and you don't want her to change? Yeah, you don't want her to change? Well, she gonna change. She gonna change. And you come to them and say, is it because you're making money? That's why you're doing like this. And then you want the woman to still continue to be okay with you. The woman is not cheating, the woman is respectful, and you are the problem. Your arrogance, your ego. Your arrogance, your ego is messing things up. But instead of you looking towards that side and fix it on your side, but you refused. You refused. One man actually messaged me, this last weekend. He said, Dr. Shola, my wife is actually taking 2 jobs and she's working very hard. And now it's possible for us to travel and go everywhere. I was like, wow. I said, that's good. I said, that's good. I said, are you upgrading yourself? He said, of course, I am. I'm on it. I'm on it. She's a challenge to me and stuff. How many of the men could say, yeah, my wife is challenging me and I'm going to do better too? And if at the end of the day you can't do better, you stay where you are. Nobody is forcing you to make more money than your wife. It's not competition. It's all about comfort. It's all about who is making the most money and how is the family doing. It's about the family, how the family is doing right now. Are we able to send the kids to a good school? Are we living in a good environment? Are we eating what we like? Do we have good cars? Are we able to go on vacation? That's what matters. Who is making what? We need to go and throw this old stupid mindset away and all these stupid messages that we preach in church. The man is the head. The man is the head. Head my foot. Is that what the Bible is saying? The man is just the leader of the team. He's the leader of the team. All right. He's not superior to anybody. He's not superior to the wife. The wife is not inferior to him. They are just a team. All right. A team working together to make progress in life, working together to get to the goals, working together to make ends meet, working together to win the bread, working together to train their children, working together to create a future. That's what marriage is all about. It's not coming here. Don't come here like I used to say you are but a slave. Don't come here like you come here and say, oh, I have a second-class citizen in my house. And the second-class citizen is making more money than me, so I got to frustrate her. If you are frustrating your wife, you are frustrating your future. If you are frustrating your wife, you are frustrating your prosperity. That's why so many men are broke today and they're working tirelessly and they couldn't make ends to meet. Don't be one of them. Go change your own mind. Tell your own self, say what? Forget about it. My wife is making more money than me. I rejoice. I thank God for it. God gave me a beautiful wife. He gave me a knowledgeable wife. God gave me a go-getter. I need to celebrate her. And those kind of women should be celebrated all the time. All the time. You celebrate her birthday, wedding anniversary, just to say thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for being a go-getter. Thank you for making my life beautiful. Thank you for taking all this stress away from me. And then you can shame me. And that's the time you now realize that your wife is only using maybe like 5 to 6% of her energy. Then once you begin to thank her and celebrate her, she goes straight to 10%, 20%. And that's when you now start seeing more money coming in. You start seeing more money coming in. You'll be shocked. Remember what the Bible says? The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing, then obtain favor from the Lord. You don't know that scripture. Go and read it. He who finds a wife, I'm talking about a real wife. I'm talking about a go-getter. I'm talking about a very brilliant woman, talking about a woman that is respectful, honoring you, a woman that is respectful, a woman that is loyal, a woman that is transparent. All right, that woman like that, if you find such a wife, you find a good thing, and then you obtain favor from the Lord. The favor will come through her. The favor is coming through her. Channel of prosperity will be open unto you as a man. Channel of financial blessing will be open unto you as a man. When you take care of that thing that God has given unto you, that woman, she could become a destroyer. A woman could destroy you, or a woman could bless your life. It all depends on what part of her life you are touching, the button you are pushing. What part of the button are you pushing? All right, you are the one with the remote control in your hand. What are you pushing on the remote? Some people will turn it off. Some will turn it on. Some will send it to another channel. Some will change. It depends on the channel you are putting your wife on, and that's what she's gonna be. A woman could turn around and be a witch and destroy your entire life right in your nose. But a woman could bless your life when you know exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. We need to go and deal with this stupid ego of ours that think a man should make more money than a man. And one man, the wife came to me and they said, "We're fighting." And I said, "Killing gas. What is the fight?" I told my wife. My wife said she just came back from nowhere and she said, whenever we want to have sex now, she wants to be on top. I said, uh-huh. He said, but the Bible says, "I will be the head and not the tail." The way he was talking like nonsense person, I was just looking at his head like, I don't know what goes in no brain, man. You better sort out water, because what kind of nonsense are you talking now? You know, then do then suffer me. Then suffer me. Oh, then suffer me. And you're telling me this nonsense. I told him, I said, Alaye, come back. Alaye gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé accelerator kó kú omi tó wà yìí. Kó lórí òkè yìí. Ló ṣe é kẹ̀. So, like bó ṣe máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ṣe, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? And then she will say, mi ò kàn. Ṣé bó ṣe láìkí ẹ̀ nìyẹn? Jẹ́ kó bá ọlọ́mọ wà lórí òkè kó patú fúnra rẹ̀ kó ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe kó mọ̀ pé òun gbọ́ra nù jìgì kó bá ṣe títí ẹ létà létà. Wọ́n sọ, you are the head, you are not the head. Ṣé yẹn náà sọ yẹn tó ń bá ẹ sọ nìyẹn ni? Head ibẹ̀ yẹn náà ń bá ẹ sọ. Bàtí Bible sọ pé tó bá dórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì o, you will be the head and not the tail. Sometimes I just look at some people, I was like, ta ló train àwọn people yìí? Ta ló train àwọn people yìí? Ta ló train wọn náà? Àwọn èèyàn wo ló train àwọn people yìí náà? Irú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì burúkú wo náà ń lọ? Because church kan náà, pastor kan dé ó ní, missionary is the only approved sex star from God. Missionary. Àwọn Nàìjíríà máa pa mí lẹ́rìn gbà mí. Wọ́n máa pa mí lẹ́rìn. Ìkan náà dé, obìnrin nìyẹn, obìnrin sọ, ó ní, if you lick your wife's thing, you are licking plate, you are licking the asshole of the devil. Ìyá kí ló dé? Kí ló dé báyìí ìyá yìí? I want to lick the asshole of the devil. The asshole of the devil is what I want to lick. I just want to lick it. That's what I want. I want to lick the asshole of the devil. And these are the people you guys go to for counsel. You go to these people for counsel. I was like, what are they going to tell you? Look at their stupid messages that they're preaching. Nothing logical about it. Nothing straight about what they're saying. They're just saying jargons. They're just talking jargons. Just talking nonsense. All right. One came one time like that, like some few years ago. He said we are not supposed to eat ejalana. And that is Titus. Yeah, we're not supposed to eat Titus. One to say we cannot eat catfish. I say, me, I don't tire. Me, I don't tire. Don't tire. Don't tire. One of them even came and said, if you put your telephone on my head, it will charge in 1 minute. Ṣé orí ẹ ti di charger báyìí ni àmà dáràn báyìí o? Holy Spirit tó wà lórí ẹ máa ń charge the telephone and stuff. And then we see all of these things on social media, we see it, we laugh. And that's the church you're going. That's what your pastor is telling you. That's what the pastor is telling you. And then we sit here and then we look like as if to say we are all normal. You see, the same way The same way you go into a bad church where they're feeding you nonsense. That's your brain. That's who you are. You're a stupid person. If your pastor is still doing all that nonsense, killing enemy stuff, you are not normal yourself. You're a stupid person yourself. You don't have brain. If your pastor is saying that, if your pastor is saying miracle money alert, and you're raising up your phone, you are not a good person. You are not balanced. Your head is not correct. You need mental checkup also. All right. If that's the church you're going, if your pastor is still doing 7 days revival, your head is still not correct. Your head is not correct at all. If your pastor is doing night vigil every Friday, your head is still not correct at all. Something's wrong with your head. You need a psychiatric visitation. You need to go to psychiatric doctor and let them check your brain. Something is wrong with you. Other people are busy making money. They are prospering. And you are going to night vigil, and you are still begging for bread since the past 30 years of your life. And you are not shutting down and tell yourself, I can't continue like this. I can't continue like this. And you've been praying. They just started something now. The 90 days prayer for Nigeria. This is not the first time they're doing it. They've been doing it forever. Those ones are just using you to carry the crowd and bring the crowd to put it on social media, and they make money from your stupidity. Nigeria is never gonna be great by prayer. Nigeria can never be great by prayer. Boko Haram is killing people. They've been praying, nothing happened. Bandits came, they've been praying, nothing happened. All right? Expecting money they didn't work for. Nothing's gonna happen. It is practical. It is raw. It is the work. All right? The government must get it straight. That's what it is. And you too want to be praying. You want to be if you're still the kind of person that is still connecting to prayer in this 2026, when everything has been revealed unto you, Benny, I am sorry. All of these miracles I've been doing is fake. I am sorry. And pé tó bá yá ń sìn gbogbo àwọn Adébóyè náà tó èdè gbogbo wọn náà wá padà wá sọ I'm sorry. Adébóyè ti sọ pé I'm sorry recently. I am sorry because I said if you don't pay tithe you won't make heaven. I'm sorry. Òun náà ti sọ sorry kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó bá yá ọmọ á sọ sorry yòókù tó bá yá. Bọ́ọ̀rì tiẹ̀ ò pé débi pé kó tó waste time ẹ̀ tán kó tètè yí padà. Before they finish wasting your time, quickly change. The time you spend going to pray, the time you spend going to night vigil, you could use that time to invest in your life, go to school, take certification, do something great for yourself. Do something great for yourself. Orí wọn ò pé débẹ̀. Àti chọ́ọ̀chì yìí náà ni wọ́n máa kọ́ máa kọrin mọ̀. I'm a worker. Wọ́n ti ra gbogbo bàtà kinú tán lọ́jà. Àwa bàtà kinú lọ sọ́jà àrí bàtà kinú mọ́. Wọ́n ti ra àwọn born again ti ra bàtà kinú tán. Wọ́n ti ra anointing oil tó yẹ ká máa fi dín dòdò jẹ. Wọ́n ti ra gbogbo ẹ̀, wọ́n ti dà sórí ọ̀tà. Wọ́n dà sórí ara wọn àrà anointing oil mọ́. Anointing oil ti wọ́n, olive oil ti wọ́n. Wọ́n ti fi ṣe anointing service náà pátápátá wọn dà. Oníkàlùkù ló gbé bọ́tù kan sínú mọ́tò rẹ̀. Tó bá rí ṣiṣẹ́ lébà wọn á dà anointing oil sí gbogbo lé pé Holy Ghost fire. Anointing oil wà lábẹ́ báàgì wọn, ó wà lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì, ó wà everywhere. Wọ́n ti ra gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. Àárín nǹkan fi dín dòdò. Àárín fi dín dòdò. I read it on social media. Oh, Goya oil sold the most bottles in Nigeria. Goya oil. He sold the most bottles in Nigeria. 5-liter anointing oil. We like our selling. Our selling, we like you. Our only oríṣiríṣi ọkọ̀. Wọ́n wọ white wọ́n dàbí angel. Àwọn yẹn yà gbogbo ó yà nírun dáadáa. Tó bá ti nírun dáadáa, àkùndá èèyàn nìyẹn. A sọ pé Olúwa sọ pé mo wà ní orí òkè fún ọdún mẹ́jọ. Mi ò tí ì jẹun láti ọdún mẹ́jọ. Omi nìkan ni mo mú. Bí mo ṣe ń bá ọ sọ̀rọ̀ yà àwọn ogun ọ̀run bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. They know how to do all those gifts and games and stuff, and then they carry you go one water area to go and give you a bath and stuff like that. Ó máa fi gbogbo àwọn microorganisms wà kó wọn sínú ìdí ẹ̀, microorganisms àwọnú ìdí ẹ̀, àwọnú abíyá, àwọnú orí ẹ̀, wọnú everywhere. Wà wá sick tó bá délé. Orí yín ò tí pé. Orí yín máa pé lọ́jọ́ kan. One day, all of you guys will look back and you remember this broadcast. Or all of you will look back one day and you remember this broadcast. I'm telling you, you will remember it. You'll remember it. You're gonna. This is the night. This is the time for you to back out and get out of that stupid kind of lifestyle. Concentrate on your life. Focus on your life. I am not saying don't go to church on Sunday. Go to church on Sunday. 1 hour service. 1 hour service on Sunday. You go there, you fellowship with the brethren, you go right back to your house. And go right back to your house. And when you get to your house, you'll be able to have family life with your husband, with your wives. You'll be able to catch up with your children, know what your children are doing, know what they're thinking about. All right? Deliverance service. They will not be calling you, Sister Rocky, see, Arini deliverance service, Nijeta, Arini, Jerina, see. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to tell them, how long am I going to be in deliverance service? Are you not supposed to have delivered me? Am I supposed to be coming to deliverance service every time? When am I going to be delivered? Ogun wo ló ń lé mi káàkiri tó le tó yẹn? Ẹ lè lé ogun kúrò láyé mi lọ́jọ́ kan. Mo ti wá deliverance service fọdún mẹ́jọ mo ti wá deliverance service every Thursday. Ẹ tún fẹ́ kí n wá last week, mi ò wá mọ́ last week. Mo ti sọ pára mi pé mi ò wá mọ́, mo ti lọ sí testimony service. Everything is all about collecting money from you. Everything is actually pointing towards collecting money. And if you don't wake up right now, you're going to actually end up losing your money. You end up losing your money. And then you keep losing money, and you just be there just looking like work Rico. A time will come, you wake up, your children are not being catered for. A day will come, you wake up, your marriage is actually being flushed down the stream. You wake up one day and you don't have money to pay your bills. You wake up one day and then your life is gone. And then the pastor is still living his own life. And he has succeeded in building this gigantic place where he's collecting money every day. All right. He has succeeded in actually making connection in the US. He has already invested. He's got like 200 Dunkin' Donuts here. You don't have one Dunkin' Donut in your house. All right. You can't even eat Dunkin' Donut. You don't have the money to buy Dunkin' Donut. But your pastor has got Dunkin' Donut outfit, like 200 of them. They have McDonald's. Your children can't even buy McDonald's. It's $2 a piece, $2.99. Your children cannot buy it. But that's where you go to. You go and give your money. The small money that you're supposed to use for yourself, you go there to donate it. All in the name you want to go to heaven. Which heaven are you going to? Ṣé ẹnìkan dọ̀run rí tó wá sọ fún gbọ́ ọ̀hún ọmọ dọ̀run ọ̀kan tó requirement ọ̀run rèé o. Ẹnìkan ti débẹ̀ rí tó sọ fún wa. Ẹnìkan débẹ̀ rí tó wá sọ fún yín pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. I want you to believe in God, trust God. You know, your God is inside of you. So what am I saying is, for men who are out there, this is just my advice. I'm about to get out of here. I have a meeting by 2:00. I'm about to get out from here. You know, so I have a meeting by 2:00. So my advice is this: a very good woman is not going to be backward. A brilliant woman is not going to be a doormat. A well-to-do woman can never allow you to treat her anyhow. A money maker, she's precious. They're very scarce. If God has given you one, a money maker, giving you a brilliant wife, you should be the happiest man in the world. You should be the happiest man in the world. You should come down and look at your prosperity and say to yourself, thank you, God, for giving me this woman. Thank you for making my work very easy for me. Thank you because I'm not working 60 hours a week. Thank you because I'm not doing 2-3 jobs like other men are doing. Thank you because I'm not faking my prosperity. It's not audio money. Thank you because I'm not paying bills out of my noseries. Thank you for giving me this wonderful woman to help me. She is my helper. She's my helpmate. And I love her for this. You know, look at your children and see them well fed. Look at the school they're going. They're going to good schools. And look at them, they're doing well. And then you look at your wife and celebrate her. And thank God for her. This is not the time for you to beef her. Don't ever have it at the back of your mind you want to control somebody. God did not give the control of another person to another person. You will just be shouting. High blood pressure. You will shout, shout, shout. One day when she's done with you, she will actually jáwé fún ẹ. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti jáwé fún ẹ, ó lọ nìyẹn. Àṣírí ẹ̀ máa wá tú. You now find out you can't pay that mortgage. You can't pay that car note. You can't pay all these things all by yourself. And that's when everybody will know, say, àṣeyàwó ẹ̀ ló ń carry ẹ̀. Àṣeyàwó ẹ̀ ló ń carry ẹ̀. That's the time. Everybody will now know. And that woman will leave you and she's going to do something great with herself. She'll buy her own new house. because she's not going to take anything from you. You see, these well-to-do ladies, they walk away without looking back. They don't want nothing from you. They're not taking any car. They're not taking your money. They're not taking your house. They just walk away because they know they got a good job and they're going to be able to make the money and they'll buy their own. But you're going to be the one. Tashiri Ematu. Tashiri Ematu. And stop reading meanings. Stop reading meanings to our life. Stop reading meanings to our life. Our English is changing. It's bound to change. Our way of dressing is changing. Yes, it's bound to change. The way she walk is changing. Yes, it must change because she's making money and she's meeting with other people and she must upgrade. You're going to have to deal with that. Appreciate it and give compliments too. You have to say, sweetheart, you look beautiful today. Say, thank you. Sweetheart, you look delicious today. Say, thank you. And that's how you do it every day of your life because that's your way maker. That's the person that is the go-getter. That's the bulldozer paving the way. A leader is not supposed to lead in the front all the time. A leader could lead at the back and could lead on the side. You delegate that position sometimes, duty sometimes. You let her be the one in the front just because of today. Just because of today. It doesn't mean that she won't respect you. You're still the head. You're still the leader. You're still the husband. And you're powerful. And why are you powerful? You're the one that actually you gave her peace to be able to do what she's doing. You gave her the support to be able to get to where she is. And she will always come back to appreciate you. A lot of men are enjoying today. I counseled a couple, and after we finished counseling, the woman took him to car dealership and bought him a new brown new car, as a gift. It was right in my face. I tell you, all I know I could borrow Ben for but my budget. Don't destroy her because of jealousy. Don't destroy her because of your ego or your low self-esteem. Go and work on yourself and tell yourself, I think I'm about to destroy my prosperity. I need to go change some things. I need to go change. Larry King, I'm not talking about men today or women today. I'm talking about women who are actually suffering, not men. I've been doing that. I don't like it when we start saying men too, men too. Let the men let them take their own instruction today. Let them go home and go and change things around. All right. When it comes to the time of women, we say it. I don't always love it to mix things together. When I want to fire somebody, I'll fire them straight. I will fire the second person. And yesterday, if you were here yesterday, yeah, I dealt with the women yesterday. And I was so lucky, I was so blessed, I was checking the comment section. None of them say, how about men too? Because now they understand that Dr. Shola is only one way directional. When I'm going one way, I stay one way and stop. I stay one way. For today, men, please go home. Just go home. Go home. Go sit down. Sorun méje tí ọmọkùnrin sùn. Bá àrò àti ọ̀dọ̀fin inú ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Má má jẹ́ ń ju ire ayé mi, má má jẹ́ ń jù nù. Torí òun ti ń bẹ́ èṣù ṣeré. Òun fọmú èṣù ṣeré. Gbogbo arrogance àti tó ń ṣe. Òun ti ń fi ọmú èṣù ṣeré. Sórí tí ọmú èṣù bá máa kan mọ́ ẹ lẹ́nu. Divorce paper ló máa bá lórí dining table tó bá máa jí. And by the time a woman will say, I'm gone, it's not something they planned yesterday. They've been planning it for the past 2 years. They have been crying, planning it for the past 2 years. But the moment they get to that point of dropping the divorce paper, I'm gone. They're gone. They have gotten to that elastic limit. They cannot hold it anymore. So your game's not going to work. And that's why I tell men, you better run right now and fix your relationship. Stop expecting that my wife will always be around. Stop expecting that, no, she's not going anywhere. She doesn't have anywhere to go. Stop. Don't ever let that one cross your mind again. Go and change that your mindset. As in, like, she doesn't have anywhere to go. Not in 2026. In 2026, if a woman should bring divorce to you, they're gone. They're gone. They're so gone. So if you think they don't have anywhere to go, they're going to show you that they have places to go. And they won't relocate. They will still stay in the same city with you. And you yourself, you see it. Anywhere Konibani, you'll see it. So it is now that you have to hurry up right now and fix your marriage. As a man, fix your marriage. Go and apologize to your wife, all these things you're doing, all the frustration you've been giving her. Go apologize. Tell her I'm sorry, I was just stupid all this while. But now I see you. I know who you are. I know why God brought you into my life. I know. I appreciate all you've done. This is the time you do it. Don't wait until she's done. They're going to be done at a time. They're going to be tired and they're going to be done at a time. Don't let it happen. Don't let her get to that point. They call it the point of no return. You don't want to get there. You don't want to get there. I'm not sure maybe I've been able to communicate anything. I'm not sure if you guys have gained one thing or the other here. I'm not sure. We need action too, not just words of mouth. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, with your long room, Lord, dear. So I want to thank you guys for always coming around. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This evening by 7 o'clock, I'll be back because I'm bringing a guest. I'm bringing a guest. Yes, I'll gain a lot just listening to you. Ken West, thank you. Olatilo, thank you. These are men. These are men here. These are men here. Really appreciate you guys for giving a lot. As a man, it's not easy to listen to another man talk to you. It's not. And coupled with I'm yelling. You guys won't like it. Won't like it, but thank you anyway. Thank you for gaining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for not hating me right now. Because the truth is always bitter anyway. But if you follow the truth, everything's gonna be all right. So I see you guys later in the evening. Stay blessed and have a beautiful day. Follow me. If you are not yet follow me, make sure you follow me on YouTube. Um, Follow me everywhere.